Now, keeping shelter dogs enriched and healthy while they're living in our local shelters is not something most people think anything about. But if you work in rescue, you know it is vital.
Well, here with more info and a great opportunity for you to find your next furry friend are Scott and Kelsey from the Williamson County Animal Center. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for
having
having
us. And this is
us.
Zara.
And we've got Zara down here who knows where the treats are coming from, and they're not coming from the camera, so she's looking the other way. Oh, there she is, but she's so cute, that pink tongue. So Scott, okay, Saturday, big event. Tell us what it is and why it's so important.
We are so excited to be one of 31 shelters in the United States selected to participate in the first ever, the inaugural Dogs Playing for Life Playgroup Rockstar Adoption Event. And so this is going to be an opportunity for the public to come visit us this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. To get to see the dogs in the playgroup together, which really allows them to see the personality of the dog.
Absolutely, because they get stressed in their kennels. And sometimes if you're looking for an animal you want to adopt and you're walking through a kennel, you might not see the true behavior. And that is why this is such an important game-changing day. And before we continue, I want to show everybody a little video. I was working with the dog. This was in California, not to do with Williamson County. And I want to show you the difference of the same dog inside its kennel and then outside of its kennel to show you the importance of this. How often do they get out? So that was an amazing dog who had been there for months, who obviously when you walked by its kennel heard it growling and barking. Nobody who's looking for a dog is going to say, that's the dog I want, because they're scary, it's intimidating. But then you take it out and it's a different dog. So I'm so glad you guys are doing this. Kelsey, tell us more about it.
So we partner with Dogs Playing for Life to really build dogs' social skills. So they partner with us to train our staff and volunteers how to properly introduce dogs together so that we're able to mentally enrich them as well as learn how they interact with each other, and ultimately makes them more adoptable so that they are less stressed in their kennel and we can properly match them with other dogs if adopters have other dogs in their home already.
Mary, okay, so let's say someone out there is saying, really want to get a dog for our family. What tips do you have out there for maybe first-time pet owners?
I'd recommend really doing your research on like what time that you have available, right? Like looking what a dog needs, and then if you're able to provide that, and then setting a good schedule for the dog, knowing whether you should get an adult dog or a puppy. All of those are different factors that people can look into so that they know what they're ready for and what they're getting into. And then getting a good vet, doing all of those things to really set their dog up for success.
Yes, yes.
If I can add, I would just also mention that be realistic about the type of animal that you can bring into your family. It's going to be very different depending on your living situation. So if someone who's in an apartment setting is maybe going to look for a different animal than somebody who has a 15-acre farm would be looking for. So be realistic about what the pet needs.
Yes, and if I may add to that, have patience, because a lot of these dogs that are in your care are fantastic dogs, but someone might come, just like with Zara, adopt them, give them, what, 24 hours and say, you know what, nah, it's not working, and bring her right back. No fault of her own, but now she's been all over the place and doesn't have that stability. So give it patience, like you said, be realistic. I know that dog intake is up by a large percentage this year. Anything else you'd say people should do to help out?
Well, you know, and that's why this event is even so much more important right now, is because we currently have 48 dogs that are available for adoption at the Animal Center. Not all of them are going to be the rock stars, but the Rockstar adoption fees will be sponsored this Saturday as well as the first 10 other adoptions. So this is a way to get people to the Animal Center. We know that the number of visitors directly correlates with the length of stay that an animal has with us. So we're doing all we can to get people to come see the animals and get the dogs into their new homes.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
And it's a beautiful shelter. Whew.
Yeah, it is.
Right? Yes. Well, make sure to head to adoptwcac.org for more, and adopt. I am sounding like Larissa.
Yes, I